Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a collective haul. I have been anticipating on filming this video. I have been collecting these books since the end of January. So as you can tell to my right here, I have this big old stack of books from a store that's up in the city called Half Price Books, and then I have two smaller stacks sitting in front of me. One's from Walmart and the other one's from Target. So I think we have about 24 books to go through right now. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time going into the books, or like, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna spend like a lot of time. I'm just gonna run through them, say the titles, hold them up, and then on to the next. Because if I spend all day going through every single book, we're gonna be here all day. And yeah, so I love book hauls because I feel like I get a lot of my book recommendations from book hauls personally. So yeah, so maybe you guys will get some book recommendations from this video as well. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of books to go through, so I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet and to the point, and we are just going to jump right on in to the book haul. And yeah, so let's go. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna jump right on into the books. I'm gonna start with this big pile over here to my right. I think I got about 18 books in this pile. So this pile is all of the books that I bought from Half Price Books. I'm gonna go through this pile first just because it's the biggest pile and there's a lot of books to get through, so yeah. So starting off with the very top book, we got Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This book, I actually owned Wildfire before I bought this one, but I hadn't read Wildfire yet, so I went ahead and picked up Icebreaker as well. Next book is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is a part of a series, but it's the only book I own out of the series, but I've heard really good things about it. Next book is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This book is an older one. I think it came out in like 2017 or something like that. But I've heard pretty good things about the series and I'm really excited to give it a try. Next book is called Boyfriend Material by Ilsa Madden Mills. I've never heard of this author before, but I've seen in the top corner that it said it's an enemies to lover hockey romance. And if you watched my January wrap-up video, y'all know I was in my hockey romance time. So when I seen that, and enemies to lovers is probably like one of my favorite tropes. So I thought I'd pick it up and try it out. Next book is an older one. This book actually came out in 2002, which is when I was born. So this book is like 21 years old, but it's fine. It's called The Cottage by Danielle Steel. This author was actually recommended to me by my dad, so I thought I'd give it a try. A lot of her books are hardcover, and this is the only like paperback I found by this author. So I picked it up and read the back, and I thought it sounded pretty interesting. So yeah. Next book is Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. I didn't realize when I picked this book up that it was a part of a series. I also didn't realize it was the second book in a series, so I'm going to have to get the rest of the series before I can read this one, but I have it, so yeah. Next one I have is Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. This book is newer. I think it came out in 2023. I've heard this book isn't that great, which kind of worries me because I love Tessa Bailey, but yeah. Next book is called 500 Miles from You by Jenny Colgan. I've never heard of this author. again. I feel like this haul was very much the books from Half Price Books, I feel like was just me kind of picking up new authors and trying new authors out. But this book sounded really cute, so I'm excited to try that one. Next book I got was Love and Other Flight Delays by Denise Williams. Again, another author I've never heard of, but this book is supposed to be like a collection of small novellas. So, yeah. The next two books are actually by the same author that, again, I've never heard of, but yes. We have When Sparks Fly by Helena Hunting, and then we have Kiss My Cupcake. I picked this book up because I love to bake. I love cupcakes, anything baking related, so I thought it would be right up my alley. I then have Love Naturally by Sophie Sullivan. I really liked this cover. I thought the cover was really pretty. And yeah, I'm excited to give it a read. Next book is called The Beach Trap by Allie Brady. This book is literally on the back described as being The Parent Trap meets Flip or Flop, which The Parent Trap, I really like that movie, and Flip or Flop, it's a show on HGTV, and I really like that show as well, so I'm excited to give this one a read, and I think it'll be a really cute summer read as well. Next book is The Good Part by Sophie Cousins. This book I tried to read at the end of January. I gave it a soft DNF, but I am going to try and pick it up again and give it a read, because yeah, I just want to give it another chance. So we got that one. We have Emma of 83rd Street, which I've heard really good things about. This one is by Audrey Beleza and Emily Harding. I've heard really good things about this book, so I'm excited to give that one a try. Next book is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I read my very first Ali Hazelwood book this past week, and I absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited to read this one. Next book is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This book I have heard very, very mixed opinions about. Either you love it or you hate it. I haven't really heard like anybody be right in the middle with it. So I've never read any of Emily Henry's books, but I heard she's an amazing writer. So I'm really excited to give her a try. And last but not least, from Half Price Books, I picked up Happy Place by Emily Henry. I have heard such good things about this book. This book has been all over Book Talk and Bookstagram and BookTube for like the past year, and I'm really excited to read it and give it a try and see what I think of it, because again, I've never read any of Emily Henry's books, so I'm really excited about this one. So that is it from Half Price Books. All of these books I think I bought, it was like the last weekend of January, so I just went on a big old buying binge, and I really need to stop buying books because it's getting a little out of hand. We're going to jump into my next largest pile next, which are books from Target. So I have 4 books in this pile, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. So the first book is The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I have heard such amazing things about this book, and I've been keeping my eye out to try and find it, and I finally found it, so I snatched it right up when I seen it. So I have this book. I also have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I'm so excited to get to this book. Last week on the 7th, Lynn Painter released the cover for Nothing Like the Movies, which is the sequel to this one, and it's so cute. So I'll definitely be picking that up when it comes out in October. The next book I picked up is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I wanted to expand my horizons with reading genres, and I've heard really good things about this series, so I thought I would give it a try. The next one is The Hawthorne Legacy, which is the second book in the series. So yeah, because when I go into buying series, I can't just buy one, I gotta buy them all. That was the last book from Target. The next few books are from Walmart, so yes. Okay, from Walmart, we got The Final Gambit, which is the third book in the Inheritance Games series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I am missing one book, and it's The Brothers Hawthorne, which isn't like, I don't think it's directly in the series per se, but it definitely goes with the series. So I really want to pick that one up, and she actually has a new book coming out. I think it's July 30th, I want to say. That kind of goes with the series, but isn't directly with the series, if that makes sense. The last book I got from Walmart was actually kind of out of my comfort zone, but I've heard really good things about this book, and I'm really excited to give it a try, and that's A Flicker in the Dark by Stacy Willingham. This is a thriller. I'm not really a thriller reader, but I'm definitely excited to read it and see what it's about. So yes. So that was the last book from Walmart. This actually went like way faster than I thought it was going to, but yes, those were all 24 books I had to show you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you have read any of these books. Yeah. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. Those were all 24 books that I had to show you. That went way faster than I thought it was going to go. I thought this video was going to be like 30 minutes or something like that, but I think it helped the fact that I was like just running through them and wasn't really taking time to explain them. I have another video coming that's probably going to showcase a lot of these books again, so that's part of the reason I didn't really want to go into them in this particular video. But yeah, so like I said, that's the end. I have some really fun, exciting videos planned and coming in the next few weeks, few days, something like that. Yes. Go ahead and give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. All that good YouTube stuff y'all know how to do. Go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram as well at Reading with Caitlin 02. I post a lot of fun pictures and content on there, so I hope to see you over on my Instagram. Yeah, so I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.